Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lanice. I post travel, Disney, and lifestyle content, so if that's your vibe, click subscribe. If you've seen my most previous video, that is the Walt Disney World trip announcement. Again, I want to apologize for the lighting and the background. I don't really have too many areas in this house to film at the moment. We just bought our first house, so I'm still kind of learning where has the best lighting, and this honestly is my second video now filming in the house, so I haven't learned out all the kinks yet, so please bear with me while we try this out together. But I'm really excited to do this video. I thought of doing it on a whim because I was going through some of my boxes and I was looking for my magic bands. I have a magic band for this upcoming trip, but I was like putting together my outfits or like starting to like put my outfits together, and I was like, this magic band just doesn't go with like anything that I'm wearing. I want really more of like a neutral color magic band, and at the end of the day it doesn't matter, it's just a magic band. But like me personally, I like things to go together. I like things to be aesthetically pleasing, or at least I try to make them look aesthetically pleasing. So I found my magic band. I found a white one, I found a gray one that I put a rose gold decal on it, so it looks like a rose gold magic band. So I'm very excited, so I'm gonna bring those with me. And I also found the best things ever. I was curious where these things were, but I found them the same place I found my magic bands. So aside from where I found my magic bands and these pins that I'm going to show you, I had another box that I looked through and I found my big cork board full of my pins, and I was looking on it and I have a Captain America pin on there, and I was like, I know for a fact I traded another pin for a Hulk pin because I was trying to start like an Avengers or some kind of Marvel pin collection, and the Hulk pin wasn't on the cork board. So I was like, all right, I'm sure it'll turn up. So when I found my magic bands and all of these pins in a bag, I was like, I'm pretty sure my Hulk pin is in this bag. I don't know if it is. I started looking through the pins. I like looked at 2 of them or 3 of them, and then I was like, you know what? Let's show the rest of this on camera. I thought it'd be a really fun idea. So that's what I have to share with you. I'm gonna be sharing with you all the pins that I personally haven't seen for years, and some pressed pennies. I'm gonna do the pressed pennies first just because they're not too many of them. So let's just get started. So I got this pressed penny collection book from Animal Kingdom, I believe. During my huge 2019 Disney trip, I bought so many souvenirs, and now looking at all my souvenirs, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them in this like small house of ours, but this was one of the souvenirs. It was $12.99, and each like fold has a different park. So there's like Hollywood Studios and Epcot. The back is Animal Kingdom, and then I'm pretty sure, oh, Magic Kingdom's not even on here. Well, I guess Magic Kingdom's on the front. I completely missed that. So yeah, I literally only have 7 pressed pennies, but this just made me want to keep the collection going. I think every time I go to Disney, I probably will get 1 pressed penny. I know I don't think they're like 51 cents anymore. I think they're probably $1, which is insane. It's ridiculous, and I think you can only like use your cards now, which is so stupid. I liked, you know, bringing actual change and putting it into the slots of the machine, and whatever. Times are changing. So it's gonna be like really hard to focus in on these, but I got a Duffy Bear one. I have Pongo and Perdita from 101 Dalmatians. I have a generic lion one from Animal Kingdom, and another generic one for like a meerkat in Animal Kingdom. I've got Hollywood Tower of Terror with Mickey on it. I've got a Morocco Pavilion one from Epcot because at the time that I got it, the Morocco Pavilion was my favorite pavilion. But I don't know if that's still the case. I guess we'll determine that when we go to Epcot. And then I have just the regular Fab 5. This was my very first pressed penny. So I found this and I'm very happy I did. I'm gonna see if I can keep the collection going, but I'm dying to show you these pins. I'm dying to open these pins, so let's get into it. First let's appreciate the bag. And this is something to appreciate because they did announce recently that Splash Mountain, the water kind of roller coaster, not roller coaster, but the water ride in Magic Kingdom, is permanently closing as of January 23rd of 2023 because they're going to refurbish it and reimagine it into a Tiana themed ride, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Now personally, I am all for it. I love Tiana. She's one of my favorite princesses, and I think she definitely deserves, you know, some attention in the parks. I'm personally not too much of a Splash Mountain fan. The ride itself is okay. I think I've ridden it 2, maybe 3 times altogether now. It's okay. It's very long, which you can appreciate on a nice, beautiful day. I don't love wet rides in dry parks. I think water parks or water rides should just stay in water parks, you know? So that's why I always don't love going on there. But also, of course, the fact that it's based off of Song of the South and it's highly, highly controversial. I'm pretty sure that's why they're reimagining it into Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is, it's a controversy. It really is, but it is what it is. But anyway, this is something to admire and to appreciate. I mean, I don't know if they even still give these out anymore, so I'll just keep on to this. But I guess this is where I put all of my pins, all the long forgotten pins. So let's just do random polls and let's see what kind of pins I had. I don't think it's in this box, but I did have like a big like birthday pin, and it was like in a box shaped like a present, and it had like a Mickey birthday pin on there. So again, that's when I got it for my 2019 trip, and it was like kind of next to this. But the first pin that I'm pulling out in this box is a Flight of Passage pin. It is a Banshee, very beautiful, looks kind of like a iridescent Banshee, and I definitely remember getting this. I'm pretty sure that was bought right after I rode Flight of Passage for the first time, because that ride is amazing. Next I'm pulling out, ooh, yay! I got Dr. Facilier. I don't know if you can see that. So I got Dr. Facilier. I don't remember where or really when I got this. I'm assuming I got it from the Emporium, but that's, I don't know. But I'm actually really happy I found this because looking at my, oh, it's upstairs. Looking at my pin board, I do have a small villains corner, so he would go perfectly there. This is not a pin. I don't know why I have this in here. This is a necklace with a little clamshell. It's a little mermaid necklace, and I got this at like Hot Topic. I got Jasmine the matching one, but hers was like a genie lamp. Her favorite princess is Jasmine, mine is Ariel. Now I would have worn this for my upcoming trip, but you know, I'm really not a fan of silver, so I don't keep a lot of silver jewelry. I don't know if I'll wear this or not. That's just so funny that it's in this bag. Okay, so this is one of the ones I saw earlier before I decided to make a video of this today. But this was a limited edition Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween pin. This is from 2019's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and it features Mickey, Goofy, and Minnie, and they're on their way trick-or-treating. They've got pumpkins on either side of them. This is amazing. So I definitely remember getting this at the Emporium at the end of the night. Okay. I wonder if I already have this. If I already have this, I'll be pretty upset. But this is Pooh and Piglet. And the reason why I was like so excited to see this is because, again, like on my pin board, I had a BFF collection kind of corridor going on. I don't know if this is an official BFF pin, and I don't know if I have this pin already, but there's clearly a spot missing for like the last pin of that collection. There's 8 in there, so there's like 4 on the one row and 3 on the other, and there's just like that one last spot, and I wonder if this is the last one. I'll let you know on the bottom of the screen if it was, but that'd be so cool. The next pin I'm pulling out is Splash Mountain pin. So this is, I think there was like maybe like an attractions collection, but this is the Splash Mountain one, and it kind of moves. I think it's probably just up and down. But that's Brer Fox and Brer Bear, and they're on a log flume going all the way down. You can see Brer Rabbit at the top left. I don't know, I think I got it because, I really don't know why I got it. Like I said, it's not one of my favorite rides. I was pretty much probably just on like a pin crazy streak that day. So I don't know, I just got it. This one is for Pop Century. And I don't think that really autofocused, but I love that I found this because I was thinking recently, I was like, did I get a pin from Pop Century? I don't know if I did, but I wanted to start a resort pin collection. So every time I stay on site, I collect a pin from that resort. So stayed at Pop Century, we're gonna be staying at Art of Animation, and I've never stayed on Disney site as an adult other than this one time. So I'm very excited that I can still, do the actual collection. And then this one is a limited release from 2019. It's the Farewell to Illuminations Nighttime Spectacular from Epcot. So there's Mickey blowing out the candle as they do at the beginning of every show. So Illuminations was honestly a disappointment to me. When I saw Fantasmic, Rivers of Light in Animal Kingdom, and Happily Ever After Magic Kingdom, Illuminations for me personally, it just didn't hit that mark. It didn't meet the bar for the rest of the fireworks shows and nighttime spectaculars. But I am like a nostalgic collector, or at least part of my collector side is nostalgic. So when I saw this, I was like, you know what, it might not have been my favorite show, but I mean, this is OG, so it'd be great to put this on the pin board and be like, you know what, I was there for Illuminations. I mean, it was there for I think like 20 years, so I know a lot of people were, but there are new people going to Disney who have never seen an Illumination, so this is cool. I'm really happy about that purchase. I do a couple at a time. Oh yeah, the traditional Toy Story Land pin. This is kind of just like, I was there at Toy Story Land, when it first opened. It wasn't there when it first opened, at least I don't think. I think I was there like in the first year that it opened. This is my favorite area of Hollywood Studios, so love that pin. It's very bright and beautiful, just like the land is. And this one, these are one of the ones, like, I don't know if I just traded or what, but this is Lock, Shock, and Barrel from Nightmare Before Christmas. So this will also go in the villains corner of my pin board. And this is another one of those Disney Park collection pins for the attraction. So I have the Splash Mountain one. This is for Mount Everest in the Asian section of Animal Kingdom. There's the Yeti, and he goes up and down the coaster. This is definitely one of my favorite pins ever. Everest is one of my favorite roller coasters on Disney property. This pin is gorgeous. It's glittery against the blue. The Yeti looks so happy and adorable, although in reality he's not. Oh! Okay, it's not a pin, but I am so glad I found this. I don't know if I can even wear this. I think it's probably like rusted out. I got this elephant bracelet. I wore it to Animal Kingdom one time during my big trip. Yeah, it's pretty rusted, so I can't really wear this. I found my Part of Your World necklace there. Oh, I'm definitely wearing this. This is a Scar themed bracelet, and it says, "I'm surrounded by idiots," in this small print. And then it has a cute, tiny little picture of Scar. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I found this stuff before my next trip, because I'm bringing some of this stuff for sure. Not the pins, but that bracelet. I guess that's it. These are movie poster pins. So we got Beauty and the Beast here, and we've got Aladdin. So there's Beauty and the Beast. I don't think this was like the original movie poster. Maybe these were like concepts of the poster, but that's Aladdin. I really like this one because of the color of the poster. I have adult Simba, and I think this was part of like the Heroes pin box pack. I have another Ariel and Flounder pin. I'm pretty sure I have this one in the BFF collection. So I'm gonna confirm it, and if I do have this one, I'm just gonna take it and I'll pin trade in the parks. Any of these doubles, I'll just pin trade. I've got Ursula. I'm pretty sure I have her too already. I've got Orange Bird, looking so cute. I'm not gonna autofocus every single one because that can take forever. I have Mulan and Mushu on here. I would actually love to give this to Hope if she was a pin collector, but she's not, so she's not gonna know what to do with it. But I have to see if I have them already on my pin board. Ooh, this is an obscure character. Pretty sure his name is Rasputin from The Great Mouse Detective. I've only seen that movie once. I know. I'll watch it again though because I remember it being quite funny. This is the Hulk pin that started the entire thing. And he's gonna go right next to Captain America. And then I also have this weirdly shaped Hades pin. Get out. So I just noticed, I hated the way this pin looked because I was always like, this pin is so weirdly shaped. He's shaped like himself. Like this is the silhouette of his body. So like that's his head, those are his arms, his gown, but it's just his face in the middle. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. This one is Cruella de Vil. I knew I was starting a villain section, so I'm so grateful that I'm finding all of these pins so I can officially put them on my board and hang them up in my office. This is Mowgli and Baloo. I absolutely love the Jungle Book. So excited to add that to my collection. This is Jack Skellington, but I honestly don't like the way this pin looks. It just looks a little creepy. He looks very weird. I'll probably trade him. I traded for him and I'm gonna trade him again. This is adorable. I've got Pluto in glasses. I will never, ever trade that. I've got Duffy Bear, and I love Duffy Bear so much. He's the cutest thing. For those of you who don't know who Duffy Bear is, he is Mickey Mouse's stuffed teddy bear that Minnie Mouse made for him. That's just like one of the storylines. And then the last pin that I have to show you, again, Jack Skellington. So those were all my pins. I loved a lot of them. I felt okay about some of them. I was looking through the pins and I realized there is one more that I remembered trading for and I don't remember seeing on my corkboard. And it was one of Ariel's sisters, Aquata or Aquina or whatever. I haven't come across her, so I'll have to double check if I have her. If I found her, I'll let you know. If I didn't, I'll let you know also. But thank you so much for sitting down and, you know, taking some time and watching this pin sharing video. I don't know. I personally don't see a lot of these videos anymore. I see a couple of like pin unboxings, but that's it, you know. A lot of the Disney YouTubers that I used to follow just aren't around anymore. Myself included, but but the ones with like the large followings, I don't really see them anymore. There are very, very few that I used to follow that are like still frequently going to the parks. So I just thought it'd be really nice to make a sit down video, even if it was me just showing you the pins that I haven't seen myself in a couple of years. I don't know, felt like doing it. I had some time today. So if you enjoyed it, please let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. Comment down below which was your favorite pin. Are you a pin collector? If not, would you consider being a pin collector? But yeah, that is it for today's video. I'm not gonna keep you too much longer. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.